Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hi, Sandy, how are you? Hi, Dana. Yes, you're here. It's going to be a quickie today, but we're here. We made it. Hi, Jen, how are you? How's everybody doing today? Hi, Nabby, how are you? Hi, Kat. What's new in your world? My typical Kelly question. Hi, buddy, how are you? Nice. So it's Mahashivrati, if I said that right. Hi, Matt. Allô, mon ami, ça va bien aujourd'hui? Oh, thanks, Jen. A little more blush today. Hi, Jill. How are you? Hi, Ella. You love our quickies? Perfect. Hi, Becca. Hi, Jose. Just so you guys know, I finished filming the full moon Zoom, as in new moon in Pisces readings, and I'll be sending them out tonight. So I just filmed them all. So those of you that were at the full moon Zoom, you're going to be getting your readings. It's going to be interesting to see this energy because we're on the road now to eclipse energy. The next full moon Zoom is happening with a full moon lunar eclipse. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, we're having a quickie today for sure. For sure. Hi, Raj. Hi, Rahila Ali. How are you? Hi, Melissa. Thank you, Raj. That's right. That's right, Becca. Ça va très bien, Jill? Très bien. Yeah, you know what? I love wearing like orange, like copper, or even pinks. This is very much like it's a very yellowy color, but it's got like a bit of orange to it. So when you have green eyes, that makes it pop, you know. And the mascara is good today. The mascara is having a good day today. Also, I've rediscovered these, side note, these lip glosses. I bought them actually about a year ago, and I don't think I ever used them because I felt like maybe they were too dark, and they're not at all. They just look a little bit dark in here, but they're actually more like a gloss, so they're light. They're NARS, if you know the NARS OG, which is the O, which is kind of funny because I was talking about the O today in the YouTube reading that I did. I don't even know what this is called. Oh, it's called the O word. Oh, because it matches the, oh my gosh, the word of the day is oh. It matches the blush, you know, the traditional NARS blush. So my lip color today is reminiscent of, you know, oh. Hi, Andy, how are you? Geez, I went into a whole description of this, not realizing what the color was. But okay, there we go. There must be a reason. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate it. Hi, Lisette. How are you? I hope everybody's having a good day. The liquid O blush is your fave. I mean, you know, I remember when we gave that gift. Well, it wasn't me specifically, but it was my sister and my niece gave the O blush to my mother 2 Christmases ago, and we had a good laugh because I said, "Hey, look at the name of that color on on the package," and my mom was like, "Oh, okay." You know. Hi, Alman. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Did I watch the YouTube video and get inspired? I guess I did, Becca. I didn't even realize it. Hi, Barrett. How are you? Hi, Michelle. Yeah, the chakra reading on YouTube that I did today felt very much like a deep conversation. I know many of you have had a chance to watch it. If you haven't seen it, I would have a look. I felt like I was continuing the conversation from yesterday because, man, deep talks yesterday. I realized after the fact, I mean, that we really covered a lot of things, and a lot of these themes are coming up in the sessions that I'm doing. So if there's something in that live for you, it is posted. And yeah, crazy energy right now. Hi, Katie. How are you? Yeah, that was a deep one yesterday, Dana. Like, and the reading today too, because I think what we're trying to discuss here is the idea that we're afraid of new. We're being pulled backwards right now, but we've got to open ourselves up. That's the key. What choice do we have? You know, I was talking in that video today about conditional sentences. You know, like when I was a teacher teaching language, just think of conditional sentences. you know, where it's like, I will do this if that. I will do my homework if I have time. If I have time, I will do my homework. But if I don't, I won't. It's the same thing with love, and it's the same thing with manifestation. If you're saying to yourself, I'll do this if, you're putting conditions, you're putting expectations, and therefore you're going to get in the way of all the things that you want to manifest, you know? Better than therapy? Oh, I appreciate that, Julian. Thank you. It's better today, Jill, than the last 5 days. Yeah, it's been up and down for a lot of people. So tell me, what's your word of the day today? What's the word of the day while I shuffle and get ready? You agree, Lisette, the energy is really something. You feel emotional, you want to cry. That's okay if you got to cry. Cry, there's nothing wrong with that. Hi, Paul, how are you? Hi, Rajiv, how are you? You feel content and happy? I like hearing that. Kat says busy. Hi, Renato. You feel enlightened? Respect, good. Worried, how come you're worried, Edie? What's got you worried? Hi, Steph, how are you today? To those of you that just came in, some of you who went to the full moon Zoom, I've got the readings filmed. I'll be sending them off later to you tonight so that you have them right in time for the new moon. Hi, Natasha, how are you? Hi, Joe. Thank you for the virtual hugs. We appreciate it. You need a job. I know it's tough out there right now. Thank you, Rajiv. That's very kind of you. Hi, Pearl. Varun, we're going to be doing a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Your health, I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Matt. How are you? I'm well, thank you. Hello. Good day. Thank you, Joe. You're very kind. The new moon, it's on Thursday. It's on Thursday. New moon in Pisces. And that's leading us, like I said, to the full moon in Virgo, which is going to be mid-March. You feel depressed. I'm sorry to hear that, Varun. Well, maybe we can brighten your spirits with this reading today. So, are you guys ready? Let's kind of get into it. Hi, Teeny. Current energy today is the Eight of Wands, manifestation, shooting your shot. This is about putting yourself out there. Are you communicating your needs? Bonjour, mon ami. Are you communicating your needs right now? You feel annoyed. You don't know why, but everything is annoying. I could see that, Laura. I could see that. It's that kind of energy that's testing us, right? Yeah, Pearl, a lot of people are feeling that tension with the finances, for sure, for sure. You know, but this is telling us to, you know, think about our manifestations and our negative thoughts, you know, speak to ourselves more kindly, you know. Hi, Maria, how are you? Let's see what else. Ah, the warrior. You guys are not down and out. Know that you're being tested, but if you pull yourself backwards, you're going to stay in the same old story. I want you to be the warrior that pushes through, you know? So, all right. Perfect. So let's see. What's the potential or the challenge today? What card is my favorite? You know, it's always been like equal giving and receiving and balance, that Libra energy of justice, or the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, I don't know why more so, but there's something about it. You're being tested for sure, Trish. I know, it's tough. Now, here's the moon card. The moon is all about purging and surrendering and letting go. That's a full moon, but a new moon is about intentions and manifestation. And I want to remind you that it takes more energy on a new moon than it does a full moon. That's why you could be feeling tired right now. How many of you feel tired? Like 10 of Wands kind of tired, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally exhausted, needing to rest, feeling overwhelmed. Hi, Gaston, how are you? So yeah, this basically is all about trusting your intuition. You feel that way, Ella? Yeah, it's this tired energy, you know, where we're just like, oh, you know, when are we not being tested? Well, Jen, this is true. I mean, there are going to be times more so than others, but it's like what I said in the YouTube reading today. Like, till the day we leave this earth, we're going to be learning, we're going to be tested. We're not going to ever be fully healed because it's always a process, right? So, Steph, you feel tired and overwhelmed? What's got you feeling overwhelmed? Zen said lifestyle is exhausting. Yeah, can be for sure. Jill just said, you're good enough. Look at the bigger picture. Don't let your past hold you back. I was reminded of like Stuart Smalley. This really ages me, Saturday Night Live, because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Remember that old sketch, you know? I do have good mods. I do. I do. So let's take a look at that moon card and see what we need to know. You will, Zen. You will. You will. Thank you, Varun. You feel exhausted, Jose? Yeah. Yeah. Everything is a test. The key is how you take it. I agree. How you respond is everything. Okay, sounds good. Here it says confidence. Confidence is your key to success, right? I knew what you meant, Steph. I knew what you meant. Trish just said, major curveball thrown at me yesterday. A will was altered yesterday that now affects your future. Oh my goodness. In a good way or not so good way? Not that it's anybody's business. Well, Zen, you never know. You never know. Stay open, because if you stay true and say, well, when I say stay true, but when you stay true to like one thing, then it can actually work against you, because you don't know who it could be. It could be somebody better than you ever imagined. And not good. Oh, Trish, I'm so sorry. You know? So, tips on leaving a toxic relationship when you're attached. Well, that's complicated, but it's possible. It depends on the situation. Ultimately, it's boundaries, right? So let's see. Confidence is your key right now, right? Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. So let's see what else we need to know. Oh, wrong deck. Is it ever the wrong deck? Let's see. Well, Zen, I'm not trying to take away from what you're saying. I just want to give you some perspective on that. A lot of us think we know who the person is for us. At one point or another, hi Tanis, at one point or another, we all thought that somebody was the one. And what happens when we do that is we actually limit ourselves. We get in the way of our own manifestations. So, I mean, not to poll everybody, P-O-L-L, not P-O-L-E, I would say, how many of you were in that position where you thought somebody was the one at one point or another, and you realized over time that maybe it wasn't what you thought, and that something better came along, or something different came along that changed you? Now, I'm not saying that this person isn't wonderful or couldn't be wonderful, but the more expectations you put on it, the more focus that it has to be this way or that way, it actually gets in your way. And I always say, ask for what you want or better, because you've definitely been there a couple times. So you understand, you've been through it. So, you know, I just want you to remember that if you try to control things, it'll go the other way. I want you to have the love you desire. It's never the wrong deck. No, Jose, it's never the wrong deck. Hi, Lucia. I'm well, thank you. How are you? You know, so just remember that. The more you're trying to control it or saying it has to be this way, it means you're forcing it. The first card, Tracy, it was the Eight of Wands and the Warrior card. And then we had the Moon and Confidence. No, you don't control. I mean, Zen, you're an Aries, are you not? Am I correct? Where attention goes, energy flows. That's true, Matt. The only problem with that statement, even though I know what you're meaning when you say that, is that it can actually be energetic chasing, which means it can push somebody completely away. If we're obsessively thinking about someone, then yeah, you know? But what am I most looking forward to in March? You know, honestly, I'm curious to see how this astrology works out, you know? Hi, Henry, how are you? Even a bad thing can be good. Learn from it. I always say good luck is bad luck is good luck, you know? Zen just said, been working very hard on that over the last few years to go with the flow and not control. Yeah, for sure. Maria, what are you looking forward to in March? You're an Aries sun, Virgo rising, Leo moon. I'm all fire, baby, with a huge Pisces heart. Oh, look at you, Zen. But that's my point. Aries, and I say it respectfully, you know, Aries energy is very much a strong masculine energy. And that's that holding on. You know, all signs do it, just in different ways. But that Virgo rising in you as well. And the Leo moon is a stubborn moon. It's like, this is it, right? So... Oh, nice, Lucia. I'm glad to hear that. So, Yeah, Mr. Solo, we're doing a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm sure there's many messages here. Just so everybody knows, I'm on 3 platforms at once. I've got TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram going all together. You're looking forward to the green beer. Perfect, perfect. Venus retro and Aries. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Thank you, Ryder. That's very kind of you. Hi, Jody. How are you? So let's see. What should we focus on today? Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about leaving your comfort zone. This could even be the desire to travel a little bit. I don't know how many of you have been feeling like you want to do different or you want to get away. But that could be in the air as well. You know. It's nice out today, Lucia. Yes, I'm in Toronto as well. And it's not very like sunny, but it's melting. Everything's melting, you know. So let's see. Summon. We had this card the other day. Remember I told you the story about that? Nobody summons me. I'll never forget that story. Yeah, Jackie, I hear you. I hear you. Jackie, I forgot to ask. You told me, I think last time, where are you located? I forget now, but you did tell me. I know you're not far. We're summoning something here, you know? We're on the brink. We're on the brink of something. You were thinking of the movie Frozen, Lucia. Yeah, well, we were frozen. Oh, you're in Etobicoke. Yeah, you're close. Yeah, you're in the GTA. But yeah, let's take a look at the recent past. St. Patrick's Day? Nice, nice. Does my necklace have any significance? It's a Lady Nada necklace. It's a Lithios crystal, you know? Oh, kitty cats. Let me tell you, the kitty cats are in every video these days. I don't think there's a moment, like, you don't even understand. I was like, not fighting literally, but like I was pushing Pandy off me as I was turning on these cameras because I was like, I can't do this right now, Pandy. And then before I came on, I was filming the new moon and Pisces readings for the full moon Zoom people. And like, I have a reel that I'm going to post. It's Pandy pushing her way through. This is going to be a mini general collective kitty reading. If it's meowed for you, it's meowed for you. I figure she might as well do her own readings because this girl wants to be on camera all day. So anyways, yeah, you know, you're summoning Beetlejuice. Uh-oh, Michelle, don't say it 3 times. Hi, Meredith. Hi, Nicole. How are you? The cats are protecting me always, Renata. I have to say, even Karma's doing it more and more and more and more. She's coming in front of the camera and, you know, sitting between me and the computer, and she's keeping an eye on me and the person that I'm speaking to, you know. That makes the videos even more special. I know. It is. It's like, but you have to understand how pushy she is. Hi, Jen. How are you? Nice to see you. You know? It's so funny because like Pandy, for a senior cat, is so pushy. Like she's so strong. You got to see her. Like she literally like pushes under my armpit. Like she's like, and I have to almost like put her head in my arm so that I can kind of still shuffle and hold her back from jumping on the table. It's you know, she's motivated for those kitty readings, you know. What can I say? All right, let's see the recent past. The 10 of Cups, happiness. Look, I think we all have this drive right now to say, I want happiness. This is something that I truly desire, but I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of what's going to happen. A headlock, 100% cat. You don't even understand. It's like literally me putting it. And you know what she does? She headlocks, I headlock over here, and then she comes over to the other side and tries to get under this arm, you know? She's pushing it for someone who doesn't pay rent. No, I tell her all the time. I tell the cats all the time, listen, if you want me to keep you in the lifestyle that you're accustomed to, you got to let me work. Because these cats, I'm telling you, dogs have owners, cats have staff, right? Yeah, I've seen Beetlejuice too. I was looking forward to it. It was okay. It was okay. Nothing, I think, really tops the first one. I think that's the issue, right? As a Libra with like 7 placements, you're ready for March. Yeah, Nicole, I know. Let's see. She wants to co-host. I know, they do, Jen. They do. And you know what else made me laugh? I was doing the new moon readings, as I said, and like Karma's paw was in the top corner. I took a screenshot. There's nothing identifiable. You won't know whose reading it was, but like there's a paw in the top corner. I'll post the picture because it's so funny. I took a screenshot in the moment because I was like, look at this little white paw. Like you don't even see her. You just see the paw, and she's sitting there watching the reading, you know? So, oh, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. So let's see. Yeah, yeah. Then the hijinks begin. Exactly. So let's see. That 10 of Cups in the recent past. I know my cats love my job. They want to do what I do. Kitty readings. Recent past, chaos. How many of you felt the chaos? Kelly's putting the wrestling moves on. Jose, how did you know my history and deep love of wrestling as a child? Most people don't know this about me. I haven't talked about this in a long time. When I was a child, I used to watch WWF before it was WWE with my grandfather. And not just my second grandfather, as in like the one who just recently passed away, my biological grandfather. I knew and still know so much wrestling trivia. It's almost like, I don't want to say embarrassing, but I could tell you so much, you know? But anyways, yeah, wrestling moves. Yeah, I was putting the figure four. I was laying the smackdown, the tombstone, but definitely a headlock. A headlock when Pandy was getting in my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was never so much into WCW though, even though of course I watched it, but it wasn't my thing, you know? Yeah, you didn't know that about me. If you didn't know that about me, it's a fun fact. People don't realize these things about me. Like there's a lot of things that I really like. Maybe this is the Virgo in me, where like I know about a lot of things. Maybe not one thing I'm a specialist, but I know a lot of things about different topics, you know? Oh yeah, Michelle? Interesting. You're a Pisces. You have 12 placements, Libra rising, Scorpio moon. Interesting, Tracy. You pay attention. Jose knows. But Jose, you and I are basically the same age. So, I mean, you know, I'm sure we have memories of our childhood watching wrestling. Yeah, I agree, Dana. It's not the same when the kitties aren't making moves in the readings. Yes. I'm a jack of all trades. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that chaos card says that chaos has got to come in. I mean, there you go. Here's my wrestling knowledge. If I saw the tornado, I would think Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich. And I'd be like, that really ages me, right? If you remember those wrestlers from back in the day, there you go. She's going to cat frog splash in the middle of the cards next. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh my God, a frog splash. That's also an Eddie Guerrero move. The frogs. Oh my gosh. I don't know, how do I remember these things? I was never a Sting fan though, Matt. I don't know why. Sting didn't resonate with me. You know, the male version of a soap opera. Yes, 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 yes. All right, let's see what is the strength position. The Queen of Swords. We need boundaries right now, everybody. How many of you feel it? You need boundaries. You need boundaries. You gotta say no. You gotta say no. Let people be. You're kidding me. Steph, there was a tornado in Oregon. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody's okay. Jose, who was your favorite wrestler growing up? Everybody had a favorite. What boundaries then? Oh, Zen, don't say that. You have boundaries. You have boundaries. Becca, like the tombstone. Why, Becca? I'm just curious. Why did you like specifically the tombstone move? Was it the head placement? I'm just wondering. Just wondering. Yours are up and being tested. You know, Tannis, when I send you the reading later, you'll understand something in relation to what we spoke about earlier today. It's so interesting how that played out. You liked Mick Foley. Yeah, Mick Foley with The Undertaker when he went over the side of the cage match. Well, when they fell through the cage, that too. Yeah, boundaries then. Boundaries. Oh, I'm glad everything's okay, Steph. You were innocent at that age. I don't know. Were you, Becca? Were you? You like the Hardy Boys? I think Matt Hardy I liked more than Jeff Hardy, personally. Kane, I love Kane. Kane was an English teacher. That's the shocking thing. Kane was an English. Can you imagine that man being your English teacher? Hi, Dracula. How are you? You were a fan of Bret Hart? I mean, as a Canadian, yes, Bret Hart for sure. I did too at that time. Jake the Snake. Yeah, for sure. Me too. Me too. I was very fond of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as a child. I mean, that really ages me. Like in my earlier years, there was a few favorites along the way, obviously. You know, the Ultimate Warrior versus Jake the Snake for your 10th birthday with your dad. Oh my goodness, what memories we had. What memories we had. I remember when WrestleMania came to Toronto, like, and I mean, like, I don't know, what was it, WrestleMania 3? I don't even remember, WrestleMania 4. Your house was Von Erich fans? Oh yeah. Oh, they were huge, right? Wrestling family. A lot of tragedy though too. CM Punk, not my thing. I don't know why, but I respect, but he was an English teacher. I know. I know. Now that's going back. I know. For sure. For sure. Oh, those memories back in the day. Let's see. Queen of Swords, Boundaries, Oath. Remember we talked about this with that crazy tattoo? That looks really cool. You never willingly watched it? Oh, I did. I did. I loved watching it as a kid. But you know what? I'll tell you a sad story. You know my grandmother who used to always say, geez, you know, like the longest G's you've ever heard in your life. Pisces, actually her birthday's on the 26th. Pisces with a Scorpio moon. My poor grandfather, all he wanted to do was watch his wrestling. And she would make me as a like pretty much a baby. My gosh, as soon as I could walk, she would make me go to the TV and push the button and turn off the TV on him so that he couldn't watch his wrestling. Like the poor man, that's all he ever wanted, was to just watch his show in peace, you know? But yeah, Sting and Mick Foley are your favorite wrestlers? Nice, Jennifer. Trish and Stacy Keibler. Oh, beautiful. I mean, Trish is Canadian. Actually, she lives very close to me. She lives in the Toronto area. Or she used to at one point anyways. I don't know where she is now, but yeah. I think secretly when I was a kid, I wanted to like, you know, be like, I guess like be in the ring. I mean, like I wouldn't say that now, but like I wanted to do the figure four leg lock on my sister, but my sister was 9 years older and bigger than myself, so that wasn't really gonna happen. But yeah, you would go with your grandpa to see them live. Oh, you're like, I've never been. I always wanted to. I never went as a child. Now my mom did, like way back in the day at the old Maple Leaf Gardens, like way back, because obviously my grandfather liked wrestling, but I never got a chance to go. When you say Mavis, do you mean Maven? Interesting. Yeah, I never got to go. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Gail. All right, let's see what's in the near future. You used to wrestle in the living room? You still have the scars. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see the near future. The random topics we talk about on this channel, I can't even, we have probably talked about everything. Everything. I don't know if there's anything we haven't spoken about in regards to TV or pop culture or movies. Just so happens we're talking about wrestling today. Hi, Gina. I'm well, thank you. How are you? The near future, be careful that you're not holding yourself back because the Four of Pentacles is all or nothing, extremes of giving time, love, or money. Ethan, this is, it's not a specific type of crystal, like it's not like a ruby or garnet. It's called a lithios crystal. Yeah, I understand, Ashley. I mean, and also it's changed over the years, right? Wrestling has really changed over the years. So, good, Gina. So all or nothing. Oh, you're thinking of O-Town, like the old band O-Town. Funny, and I saw a video about O-Town recently. Liquid Dreams, their song Liquid Dreams. It was like on a TikTok that said, is this a bop or a flop? And I was reading the comments about how do we get on these topics? I don't know. Yeah, O-Town. Speaking O is the word of the day apparently. Do you remember the song Liquid Dreams? And another one of those songs that was just not appropriate, you know, when you were a kid, but you had no idea what you were singing, you know? You think you would age yourself if you started talking about TV like the A-Team and Airwolf? Listen, we all have our shows, we all have our music. Do you remember the song, Jose? Do you remember O-Town? It may not have been your thing, but you loved O-Town, Dana? A-Town. O-Town was very popular, you know, making the band. So yeah. You remember that song, Lucia? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's your birthday, Javier. Happy birthday. The High Priestess of Spirit. I've seen a lot of High Priestess energy come through where, remember we talked yesterday about like getting answers or people wanting answers? The High Priestess gives you information as you seek it, as you learn, as you develop, as you grow. Yeah, she's just a mix of Destiny's Child with a little touch of Yvonne's Wild Side. Yeah, with Janet Jackson's smile. Yes. Yeah. That was the clip I actually saw. Um, oh, Beatrice, I'm sending you lots of love from everybody. Yeah, making the band, Cindy. Yeah, making the band. I remember that. That was 2001. Oh my gosh, I was 21. So the information is going to be divulged to us over time. You're welcome. And here we have, oh, the conflict. Put down the swords. It's almost like somebody's battling with wanting to know the answer. I talked about this yesterday, right? You remember hearing it, but it was, I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would be, Jose. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. Most guys, I can't say at the time, were into those bands, you know, like, of course, O-Town or Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or New Kids on the Block. I remember getting made fun of by the boys in my class because I loved New Kids on the Block, you know, when I was of course, when I was like 10. I mean, I still love New Kids on the Block. I saw them this year. It never left us, you know, it never leaves us. But I remember, you know, the boys in the class were always so jealous because we liked those boy bands, you know. But anyways. Nice to have some nostalgia about those things, right? So what do we need to know? Princess of Coins, studying and learning, recognition, maybe even an offer coming through of some kind. They're back in Vegas. Yeah, I know. I prefer when they tour, though, to be honest with you, because it's not always that easy to go to Vegas and see them, right? I've always seen them when they come here. I never got to go, Jen. You saw New Kids when you were 9. I never got to go. I went as an adult. I've pretty much seen every concert since they started going back on tour back in like 2008 when they came to Toronto. Once I went to Detroit with a friend, but mostly every time in Toronto. Yeah, BSB in Vegas would be great too. I agree. Oh, nice, Zen. That'd be a good concert. Jen, who was your favorite New Kid? This will tell us a lot about our friendship. Because I'm curious to know, because I know all the astrology of them, you know, because I pay attention to such things. Yeah, what happens in Vegas days? Maybe we all have to go to Vegas and meet. Oh, that's wonderful, Ashley. Congratulations. So let's see. Princess of Coins, like we said, Page of Coins, studying, learning, recognition, the Grove, something becoming publicly known. Jordan, of course, the Taurus. Me too, Jen. Me too. But when I met him, and I hate saying this, I feel awful saying this. And when I met him, the day that I met him, he was just not feeling it. He was just not having a good day. And it kind of ruined it for me, unfortunately. Oh, I love Bon Jovi too, Steph. Don't worry. Hi, Becky. He wasn't really present, I'll put it that way. It was kind of sad because, you know, you pay a lot of money, but on the other hand, I can realize that they must have been overwhelmed and tired and whatever, but he was not really that great. And if you ever saw the picture and then you had a weird Danny moment, you know what's interesting? When I met them in person, the ones that I enjoyed the most out of meeting them actually was Danny and Donnie. They were lovely. They were lovely. I mean, Joe was too, actually. Jordan was not exactly in the right mood that day, which is sad because I loved him. I mean, I still do. It just made me seem a little bit different. And if you ever see my picture, I've shown you guys before the picture of when I met them. He's not even looking. Like the picture, he's like off to the side, distracted in both shots. So it kind of ruined my purchase, you know. They're all really nice guys, yeah. Donnie was Donnie is honestly what you see is what you get. He is such a kind person. He will do anything to please fans. He will go above and beyond. Oh, we were just talking about New Kids on the Block, Zen. You know, he will go above and beyond, always. You know, and I've seen them many, many, many times. You love watching Jonathan? Yeah, on HGTV. Yeah, it's amazing the careers, you know, outside of, yeah, we need a Vegas trip. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bye, Lucia. Have a good night. All right, let's see. Which cards am I at here? Our hope and or fear. Yeah, Donnie was your favorite. He was not my favorite when I was younger, but now I have an appreciation, you know, more so. You were at a Stevie Nicks concert. Amazing. No, it doesn't matter the age, Anne-Marie. Listen, I like all genres and ages of music. Listen, last year, my sister had us going to the Donny Osmond concert in Niagara Falls, Ontario. My mom, my sister, and I, she was this thing she wanted to go to. Yeah, Donny, not Donny Osmond is married to, to Jenny McCarthy. You mean, like, yeah, Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah, Jenny McCarthy. It was good. You know what? Considering, I mean, I can't say it would have been my first choice, but I mean, he's a legend, and absolutely it was an experience, you know? You hear the train? You hear the train? Your mega crush, though, was George Strait. I think we had many crushes in music, you know? That's what make it, it's an experience, Anne-Marie. Exactly. That's what the experience is, that it's different, right? You loved Blue Bloods? A lot of people love that show. Yes. You know? So the hope and or fear is the Wheel of Fortune. This came out in the YouTube reading today as well. Growth, expansion, good luck, and shifting. Holy shift. Can't fight the shift, right? And with that, we have here listening. Listen more than you speak. You gotta take it all in before you make any moves, right? Let people show you who they are. Let people tell you who they are, you know? So let's see. What is the probable outcome? Ah, the Ace of Wands. Spark. Passion. Creativity. Motivation. Shall we push it? You know, it was funny when Salt and Pepper was on tour with New Kids on the Block. That was pretty cool too, because you know how much I love to push it. Well, great song, great song. Ah, the Four of Cups. I've been seeing the Four of Cups a lot today. Don't overanalyze to the point where you miss an opportunity, or don't get so distracted by something that you miss an opportunity, because something is coming your way. Bye, Jill. Have a great night. So let's see what else we need to know. Fragment. I've seen this card quite a bit, actually. Fragmented energy. This basically means some of you may be feeling like you're pulled in different directions. You love all genres of music. You don't believe you have a favorite. Yeah, no, I like a lot of genres too. And I mean, my parents had very diverse tastes in regards because of their age. You know, I grew up with music that I probably wouldn't have necessarily, you know. My sister's 9 years older than I am, so that's also a factor. So you need motivation, Teeny. I understand. It's tough right now. And what else do we have? See, hope. I love this. Hope. Having hope and faith, right? You got to have hope. You can't live in illusions, but you can have hope. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with believing in good things coming your way and working towards those goals. You know, you got to use discernment, especially in Pisces energy. Yeah, your parents are 30 and 33 years older. So mine are 39 and 45 years older than I am. So, you know, their music was definitely like 50s music. I grew up with a lot of 50s music. Again, my sister being 9 years older, I can think of a lot of the influences when I was really little, you know? So, nice. So yeah, it does have an effect on you depending on the age of your family members and friends. You feel like you're being pulled in different directions. You love the image on that card, this one here, the hope card? The coloring is beautiful. Oh, well, that's nice, Anne-Marie. You feel lost, Deborah? I'm sorry to hear that. The Beach Boys? Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's amazing the influence that music can have, right? Music is what connects a lot of people. Yeah, Pat Benatar. Absolutely. You guys are funny. My moderators are the best. You guys are funny. I love how you look out for me. I love it. I appreciate it so much. The Beastie Boys, yeah. Yeah. I wasn't, it's interesting. I wasn't really into a lot of rock music or grunge, back in the 90s. I can appreciate it. There are certain songs I definitely appreciate, but hi Suzette, how are you? Elvis, yeah, of course, I love Elvis too. I don't know, Elvis is one of those universal things. I don't know how anybody cannot love Elvis. And Elvis, oh, when he was going into the military, was he ever handsome? Oh my goodness. You were into Prince? Now here's the thing. I appreciate Prince, but I can't say I was a huge Prince fan. For me, it was Michael Jackson. I will forever be Michael Jackson, even to this day. Hence my Dirty Diana picture where I'm staring at the screen, my mother posing me for pictures probably, and I'm in my Mars and Scorpio stare, But yeah, we certainly, yeah, he was a star from the beginning. I don't know, I don't think there's any musician better than Michael Jackson. No offense to any Taylor Swift lovers here, but I'm sorry, she's not Michael Jackson. She's great. She's not Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson did this when there was no social media. He couldn't go to any area of the world without being known. Neil Diamond? Yes, Neil Diamond is great. Man in the Mirror is one of your favorites? Yeah, beautiful song. Yeah, he was a legend, Raven, for sure. And a fellow Virgo. You loved Michael Jackson too? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting what I know. Isn't it, Henry? It really is. It's really terrible what happened. I agree. Hi, Amber. How are you? Your favorite concert was George Jones. Interesting. I'd have to think about it, what my favorite, what one of my favorite concerts was going to see the Killers. I really enjoyed the Killers. I've seen them so many times. Now, not lately, but yeah, Brandon Flowers, that guy liner, incredible, incredible voice. I mean, always, of course, I've seen Backstreet Boys and New Kids. Janet Jackson was amazing when I went last year. I can't believe those tickets were $80 and I was like right next to the stage. I don't know how I got that because everybody else seemed to pay way more. Hi, Cheeto. Yeah, Janet was really good. Rick Springfield would be great, Steph. Yeah. But I've seen Elton, oh no, did I see Elton John? No, I saw Billy Joel. I was going to say it was Elton John and Billy Joel, but it was Billy Joel because my ex-husband liked Billy Joel. I've seen Bruce Springsteen because my ex-husband really liked Springsteen. Brandon Flowers. I think Neil Diamond is great. Yeah. Phil Collins. I appreciate Phil Collins now more than when I was younger. How to ground yourself. Amy, I would say take a salt bath with like Epsom salts. Don't put any shampoo or soap or anything in there, no bath bombs. Just soak in Epsom salt, and you can put baking soda and apple cider vinegar if you want to as well. No, I don't have any children, Raven. I still hope one day, but no, I don't have any kids. I better get going. You saw Phil Collins today? I can imagine he was amazing. You're welcome. You're welcome. One day, Raven. Listen, I'm 44, but maybe I don't put any pressure. I've never had pressure on it. When I was with my ex-husband, we used to always put it off, and because we wanted to travel, and in a way that was a good thing because at the end of our marriage, he said, well, maybe we can have a baby, and I was like, I'm not signing myself up, and I had to make a really hard decision, unfortunately, and so I look at it like this: if it's meant to happen, it will, but it's something ultimately that I would like, if possible, right? Thanks, Anne-Marie, you too. So yeah, one day, Raven, even at 44, we'll see. My mom was 39, 40 when she had me, So Cat 3 hour ride in a car, nothing but Neil Diamond. Oh, after a while, you got to change. You got to change it. You know, you had your son at 47. So they're okay, Raven. I appreciate you telling me that. I still believe one day I will. All right, I better go. I better go. I love you guys so, so much. I got a session in a few minutes. I gotta have some water and a quick pee. Sorry for the TMI. Thank you, Becca, and my mods. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Jose. A trip to the Magic Kingdom. Oh, for a second, I had to think about that because I was conceived at Disney World. For any of you that don't know the story, at the tree houses. Emlyn looked it up where the tree houses were. Saratoga Springs, apparently. Thank you, Suzette. Yeah, never TMI here, Kelsey. Never, never, never. It's never TMI. You're welcome. You guys are amazing. The things we laugh about. We've talked about, hold on, I just want to say before I go, we've talked about wrestling. We've talked about music. We've talked about concerts. We've talked about boy bands. We've talked about the Magic Kingdom now at this point. We've talked about a lot of things. You know, oui, bonne soirée aussi. Merci. We certainly cover all these lovely topics. I don't know where else we could do this. I'm blessed to have the best online family ever. I know we're all very open on here. Dana, it's a safe space. That's the one thing I've always wanted. You know, in any kind of classroom that I was in, teaching or online, I wanted us to feel like we had a safe space or a place. It's almost like Cheers, where everybody knows your name, you know? So, was I a Disney surprise? I was not a surprise. I was actually it was actually planned. My sister wanted a sibling so badly that she would tell everybody that my mom was pregnant when she wasn't, and people would go up to my mom and say congratulations, and my mom would be like, I don't know why. But it's because my sister wanted me so badly, and then she was buying sleepers, baby sleepers, and my mom wasn't even pregnant. And then here comes Kelly. Disney World special. You know. But anyways, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to IG. I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Check out the reading on YouTube if you haven't. It's a deep one, you know. It wouldn't be a typical Kelly Lorraine reading without deep talks and kitty cats running through the cards. So, hi, Belinda. The reading will be on YouTube if you want to check it out. We had some good chats today. Thank you, and Matt, you too. Okay, I'll talk to IG soon. Bye, guys. Okay, YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are incredible. I love the tag teaming that you do. Right on theme. All right. I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye, YouTube. Oh, it doesn't want me to go. There we go.